Don't ever go with the flow, be the flow. And I don't need no middleman to talk to my nigga.
Yeah.
I understand if you don't understand.
Yeah.
That's where we differ.
Yeah. Welcome to the We Differ Podcast, episode number 9 of the We Differ Podcast. I'm your host, Shells456, alongside my beautiful, lovely, amazing co-host, E. E, how you feeling on this beautiful Monday morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Maintaining. Shout out to all y'all for listening, and we hope y'all had like great holidays if y'all celebrate that type of thing, and positive energy moving forward into the new year.
Yeah, and Happy New Year too.
Yeah, Happy New Year too. May peace be upon all of you. I want to kick off this podcast with saying that Donald Trump just signed the relief bill, pandemic relief bill. So all you motherfuckers about to get $600 or better. I'm not sure. They was talking that $2,000 stuff. It's a little too soon. So, that should be help to a lot of us that's, struggling and trying to get through this pandemic. And another thing is, just stay safe because the numbers are spiking again.
Yeah, I think $600 is a joke, but like I'll take it. But it's definitely a joke.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's
It
BS.
literally.
But they was going to do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I'll take it.
Mhm.
Thank you, but it literally is a joke. Like that doesn't even cover half of rent.
Yeah.
Like it literally just covers my car note.
Yeah, it's pretty bad out here, but it is what it is. Another thing I want to talk about is a movie that I tried to get my daughter to sit down and watch yesterday, but she wanted to go in her room and play Fortnite with her friends. But Soul, the Disney movie Soul, me and E had a chance to watch it yesterday. I think it's an amazing movie. Surprisingly for adults, like I can't see a child really sitting down and taking it all in unless you're sitting next to them, feeding them the information as they watch it, because I think it's something that most adults won't get the full grasp of.
I think a lot of times just because it's animation, a lot of
Mhm.
people believe that it's for children. But
Yeah.
I love cartoons.
Yeah.
Still to this day. But I think like children can grasp the ideas.
Mhm.
Like a Kason, like we're definitely like, oh,
Mhm.
that's so cool, right?
Mhm.
But
I'm talking about kids though. I'm talking about like under 10. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like when we look at animation like that, we think of kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you 5, 6, 7. It's really not a kid story, or it don't lean towards kids. I would say at all. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot to do with death and your purpose, and
I mean, yeah, but like if you
it do got cute characters.
Yeah, all right. So generally speaking, the overall like what's the fucking word I'm looking
Theme?
for? Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the themes. Yeah, I guess that's more so geared towards adults.
Yeah.
But like
And
I think
I gotta check the rating on it because I'm not sure. Is it meant to be for kids?
well, let's see.
I know it's definitely a family movie, but I'm not sure if it's directly geared toward kids. But another thing that drew me in, because when I first seen it, I seen the preview. Me and my daughter was watching TV, or maybe we was at the movies. It had to have been a long time ago, and I saw the commercial for it, and
You seen
the first thing I thought was like a black character.
Yeah, it was
you know what
all
I'm saying?
black
All
people.
black cast. And then on top of it, just being a black cast, is the features of the black people. They look like real black people. You know what I'm saying?
The noses are extremely large.
The noses are large on most of the characters. Like you got people with half beards like mine. Just like real black shit. Nigga shit. And I could definitely appreciate that. So I suggest everybody.
It's PG.
It's rated PG, but like, is it family or do it say kids?
Family, kids and family.
Kids and family. Okay, yeah. So there's nothing in it that would make you not want your kid to see it. I'll say that is no. Yeah, I believe it's a children movie, but you got to be there to explain to your children or your child. Yeah, let's get into these topics. You want to introduce one of them?
Okay. I like to put people on the spot. I know you like to steer the ship and shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Whatever. All right. So let's get into mending relationships with parents who wasn't a part of your life growing up, or if they didn't have that maternal, paternal, like
Instinct.
I don't know, like role in your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. What? As an adult, what do you think would be like the point of it?
The point of
Mending a relationship with a parent that's been gone your whole life.
Okay. So I believe that your parent not being in your life is very traumatic.
Mhm.
So of course that leaves deep scars, and you'll get older and you'll think, like, naturally somebody will be like, oh, I don't care, because you have those barriers.
Yeah.
But obviously you
do
have
care.
them built up for
Yeah.
a reason. You cannot know your mom or your dad. You want that genuinely,
Mhm.
want that relationship. Well, most of the time.
Mhm.
So, for the sake of your future relationships with anyone,
Mhm.
your future children, your relationship, your intimate relationships,
Mhm.
I believe that's a reason why one should mend a relationship, even for themselves, because people may think that their parents weren't in their lives due to them.
Mhm.
So like they may have insecurities, like, oh, my parent didn't want me, what's wrong with me, and
Mhm.
abandonment issues.
Mhm. Yeah. True. Yeah. I find myself a lot of times running into people that's like, man, fuck my mom. You know, my mom was this, or fuck my dad was this, or even siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that wasn't present because you kind of feel like, yeah, you wasn't good enough, or they abandoned you, and they don't really see a reason to reach out and get the know them people. And me having my mom and my dad in my life, I know the benefits of um having them both. And I think that's why I put it on people so hard to be like, yo, you should really get to know. I mean, even if it's a bad situation, I do think you need to heal a certain extent, because you don't want to deepen them scars, because you don't want to meet your dad and then your dad be like, yeah, I don't really fuck with you like that, and then you feel worse. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you meet your dad, he say, I don't really fuck with you, you need to be like, yeah, it's not me, it's you. You're it's your problem, and I understand it. I just wanted to come and see you and say hi and boom, boom, boom. You need to be able to walk away from that exchange not feeling worse.
Okay, so I believe in order to even think about having like those type of conversations, or reaching out to a parent, they need to show, if a parent was absent, a parent needs to show that they are interested first, because you will feel a certain type of way if you go searching for a parent, or even if you knew your parent your whole life but they didn't fuck with you, and you go to mend this relationship to engage or anything, and they aren't trying to interact.
Mm-hmm.
I believe if they interact first, if they reach out to you first, then you should be open. But if someone isn't a part of your life, someone like a parent,
Mm-hmm.
they brought you into this world.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't make that first step, I think that's proof. Like they're telling you that they don't want to be in your life.
I think it's the complete opposite. I don't think you should ever go thinking that, oh, it's gonna be all fine and dandy. Like, okay, now you're gonna be my dad.
No, what did I say to make you think that what you just said?
That they're gonna be embracing. Like, I believe, like, if somebody was absent X amount of time of your life, for them to just fully embrace you unless they came across some type of like epiphany, like, oh, I need to see my kid and I need to, you know what I'm saying? But those situations are so far and few. Most times it is the kid that's like finding his parent that never reached out. And I feel like in those situations, you do need to have thick skin and you do need to know that you might run into some bullshit. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna run into some bullshit. You're gonna run into a parent that's not really accepting, but you might want to know, you know what I'm saying? You might bump into that parent. You might go to that parent house and the parent is still an asshole, but you might have a sibling, you know what I'm saying, that you can connect with. And that sibling can tell you everything about your parent. And, you know, you can build a relationship through your parent and understand a lot of ways that you have, because I just believe that you know, we have through our bloodline, we do have instinctually like our parents, I don't want to say ways, but you know, it's just embedded in our DNA. So a lot of our ways can,
Are you talking about personality?
I don't want to necessarily say personality. Well, yeah. For sake of argument, say yeah, traits. You know what I'm saying? Like certain personality traits. You know what I'm saying? Likes, wants, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just one of those situations where it's like, it's a tricky situation, but I do think you need to be ready and prepared for whatever. And I don't think that it's on the parent.
Well, all right. So a lot of times, like, all right, so we're gonna speak. All right. I believe that a parent has to show interest, period. Like, me, yeah, that's personally what I believe, because at the end of the day, they are your parents. They are supposed to raise you. As a parent, you have responsibilities, and there are certain responsibilities that they did not uphold. So you have to show interest in your children. Like, you missed this whole upbringing, and what you're telling me, you expect a child or an
I'm
adult,
talking about an adult.
all right, an adult, a child of a person,
Yeah,
because
child
you're
of a
still a
person.
child.
But you overnight, you can't expect somebody to just become this person. Like,
No. But you still have to show interest. So, I'll use an example of someone I will not say, but two parents were not involved in their lives. Mom always showed interest, was not present, but always like it showed that she cared. She just was not capable of being a parent. Father was not, he did not show any interest, even though he maybe was financially stable at points in his life and did not check for his children and checked for certain children. Now the children are adults. They fuck with their mother, not their father. It's a reason. Even though their mom was not present, nor was their father, their mother showed like that she loved them and cared for them. You cannot expect someone to grow up without their parents and then just like, oh, I want to have this relationship with you, and they didn't show any type of interest.
all right, I get it. I think we kind of talking about different things, because I'm talking about like, I think you leaning more on like the individual person, the dad and the child. You know what I'm saying? And from the dad and child building a relationship from, you know, all the past time. I think I'm speaking more on somebody wanting to know who they are. So like,
Okay.
you meet your dad, but you want to know your dad's side. You want to know, like, you want to know more about yourself. So you're going to seek your father, not you want to build a relationship with your father. I think, or mother, whoever the case is.
You know, we could speak on different aspects of this topic, but when I first said it, I said mending relationships. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I still feel the same way. Because if your parent been out your life all your life, like 9 times out of 10, they probably not gonna have the it might not be who they are.
Well, I will say this. I think that people should attempt to mend relationships,
Mhm.
a part of growth. You have these traumatic experiences and you always need to mend these relationships, at least like see what it's about so you can have that growth. I think people also need to mend relationships with we're so we easily are will easily mend these relationships with these men, these women that we are in intimate relationships with,
Mhm.
and so easily we're like, oh, fuck that person, they ain't do this, they ain't do that,
Mhm.
oh, that friend, she did this or whatever, but we'll constantly run back to that man that did us dirty
Mhm.
or that woman or whatever.
Mhm.
So I do believe that we should be open to mending any type of relationship
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
is significant.
Yeah. 100%. I don't believe in like grudges. I don't really like hold grudges or hold. Like, humans are humans and humans are flawed. So I don't really
Yeah.
believe in that.
I mean, and that as well. I just recently though, like within the last few years, like I mean, yeah, and I got that from you.
What?
Like exactly what you just said. Like
Oh.
absolutely. Like I mean, I've never held grudges, but what you just said, humans being flawed and everything, like 100%. But with that being said,
Mhm.
humans being flawed, you cannot allow them to continuously hurt you. Like, understand them. They either like remove them from your life or put them in this category where like you understand them and like they
Mhm.
can't
They can't
fuck with
break
your
through that.
yeah.
Yeah. Mentally break you down
Yeah.
and get through that shell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. That's. I
So
fucks
what
with that.
about if your parent isn't in your life your whole life or whatever, you get
Mhm.
and then you pop, you get rich
Mhm.
and then your parent comes out of the whoop like, I ain't seen you in 22 years.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Me personally, I feel like I'm such a forgiving person, and I couldn't like I wouldn't fight fire with fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially if that person fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you my own flesh and blood, and you out here fucked up. Like, if I got bread, I'm going to like try to mend that relation. I'm going to get close to that person because at the end of the day, it's like you part of the reason I got here. As much as we could say, no, man, I'm pop. I didn't need you to pop. I didn't need you to such. You have no idea what DNA that person have inside of you that gave you that drive. Even though you could have got all your drive from your mom, but that one skill set that took you to the next level, you probably got from your dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I can't see me saying, and I'm far removed from this. You know what I'm saying? I love my mom, and my dad, so like
Yeah,
I
you
could be
are.
biased. I
Yeah.
could be extremely biased.
100%.
But me as a person, knowing the person that I am, I don't fall out with people. I don't have like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have like
A lot of the things that we talk about, like
mhm,
you are like we come from two totally different like upbringings.
mhm,
So when we speak on things, so a lot of times it'd be like you are like you don't come from this or whatever,
mhm,
or vice versa.
mhm,
Like I'm speaking on something maybe you went through
mhm.
or whatever. So I'm looking at you and I'm just like, no,
Yeah, yeah.
no,
Yeah, because it's just like, yeah, it's that's
because
extremely tough.
I've been in situations where someone treated me so poorly
Mhm,
and like I achieved a certain level of success.
mhm,
And here's this person like calling me up, like, yo, I like what the like, and I mean treated me poorly as a child. So like maybe I am sort of biased.
mhm,
Because if I pop and somebody comes and tries to make their way back into my life,
mhm,
I probably will. Me being I've grown within the last few years. I probably will handle the situation like, okay, well, let's mend this relationship. You cannot get any money out of me or
mhm,
whatever. And I will have to see how genuine it is because I cannot allow someone to we already got people in our lives that we're close to
mhm,
that use us. I'm
mhm,
not gonna let I'm not gonna let a random person use me.
mhm,
No.
mhm.
So like see how genuine it
See,
is.
but I think in that situation, I wouldn't look at it like that person using me. I would look at it more of me finding out my roots. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bron's
who
father came out and I'm his dad. What he was definitely trying to use that man. Like we hear about these type of situations all the time.
that's true. Brian case is the extreme case.
And then, but
okay, all right, I'll put it like
it's
this.
cases like that all the time because look, a parent be like, "Oh, I wasn't capable, I wasn't ready." Well, what type of ready do you think a child was?
Yeah.
Like it's a poor excuse.
It's Brian case is different because I do like see like the dangers of it with when you're that big. Brian's a superstar. That man can get in a room with LeBron and say and just like walk out of that room and paint a totally different picture of that man. Like
well, I said pop. So I'm not talking about like, oh, I go to school and now I'm a lawyer.
Uber superstar. Yeah. All right, well, yeah. Because you do got to protect yourself. So if you pop like that type of pop, yeah, I wouldn't. I would keep my distance because you don't know. You really don't know. Yeah. All right, so we got anything more on that topic?
Nah, I'm Gucci. Just grow people, and learn from your traumatic experiences that anybody put you through.
Yeah. And learn to forgive if you can, but if you can't forgive, you need to protect yourself for real, because at the end of the day, you don't want bad energy in your space.
Forgive, but do not forget.
This world is all about energy, straight up. All right, moving along. I just lost the goddamn topic.
Could you date someone your family didn't like?
Could you date somebody that your family did not like? You wanna start this one off?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Let me start it off.
Okay.
I would say no. That's a big no too. Like I couldn't date nobody that my family don't like, because that's just like my family. Is not the type of people that's just not going to like nobody for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
It don't have to be for no reason.
All right. So if my family like, yo, I don't fuck with that person, and my family is like, it's just like,
yeah. But what if it was like what if it was like they heard y'all getting into something? They heard.
All right, that's
and then, all right, what if your mom didn't like how someone was talking to you or whatever, and then your little sister?
Yeah, but
like,
sometimes love is blind, and I would respect that. I would step out of my shit like, hold on, wait, that motherfucker do talk to me bad. And this is that. Maybe I'm just blinded by what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I could never.
But they could not like the woman based off of what they hear, but they don't know the other side. Or well, yeah, I said some foul things to him, but you didn't hear what he was saying to me.
All right, but then you gotta put that in perspective. You gotta put everything in perspective.
All right, but by that point, they already don't like Shorty.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, if it's just your mom and one sibling, but if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, you know what I'm saying? My family.
But you gonna say your mom and your sister. That's only half of the family.
Yeah,
your family.
That's what I'm saying. So if you add on my dad and my brother, and I would like my dad and my brothers like me. So for them to not like somebody is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can understand my mom and my sister not like somebody because they emotional, they're women, and it is what it is. But if I add the other two in and they like, yeah, nah, fuck that. I couldn't continue.
All right, so half of the family could not.
Yeah, half. It depends on what half too. Because if my dad and my brother like, no, I don't like her, I'm
your
out.
mom and your sister.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Unless they can express to me exactly like what it is. I think my sister could come to me and be like, look, boom, boom, boom. I seen this and I don't like this, boom, boom, and me say it. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So
as far as I don't know, because it depends on how it comes.
Because look, all right, knowing you, right? and how long you take to bring someone around your family, right? By that time, you're already established in this relationship and everything. So for you to even say, "Oh, my family, if my family meets this woman and then they don't like her, then it's a dub," like that's unrealistic because
why is it unrealistic? I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, no, right. Time don't mean anything. I'm gonna continue to waste more time, and it's not even on no like on no bullshit. But like, I don't know. I would trust my family judgment. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, I would definitely say.
Well, for me, I'm going to say yes.
You could date somebody that your family do not like,
and I'm being realistic because here's the thing.
How do you manage to pull that off?
All right, if you let me explain, I'm gonna tell you.
All right, go ahead.
Mainly, if you're in a relationship, it's just you and that other person. Okay.
Yes.
So, like, I mean, I've had relationships where like the guy comes around my family every time I come around because I live so far, and if I'm traveling home, you know, they come with me. But now that I'm more of a homebody and like I don't like I go for like occasions, like, and I go home alone now, they don't have to see my partner.
All right, so like, what if they see your partner and they don't fuck your partner? Is just an asshole? Like, this an asshole.
I just said they don't have to see, like.
But like, so it don't matter. Like, if your partner is an asshole. Like, if your partner come to the barbecue and this be an asshole and
I won't have him around. But all right, so look, so you
just saying like, I don't understand. So you just keeping your partner away from your family.
I mean, is this far fetched to have my partner away from?
No, but what I'm saying is. If members of your family don't like your partner, you should assess that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'm just being realistic here, okay? If I'm in a relationship with someone and it's mainly like I live here, my family lives there, I spend way more time with this person, right? And something happened. All right, hold on, because you want to interject. Something's happened and now they don't like my partner.
Okay.
I've been with this partner. And like we're still cool. Like me and my man is cool, but like, cause honestly, when you do something to somebody's family member, they don't like you like that. Like I don't like a lot of my people's partners. Like I don't like them.
But for the whole family to not like them. All right, so
I know our whole family don't like mad people.
Okay, so all right, so let's take it from that perspective because your perspective is not going to work. So let's take it from you and your family not liking somebody that somebody in your family date, right? Do y'all all feel like they probably shouldn't be with that person?
Yes, but look, here's the thing. Hold on, let me say one thing real quick. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, a lot of people in my family don't like a lot of my family members' partners. But me, I do not get into that. I don't not like a lot of people. Like, I don't care about what somebody else is going through in their relationship. That's their relationship. And I respect the same when it comes to me. So, no, I would not care if someone didn't like my partner.
All right. Okay. So this for you know, argument's sake. What if your partner didn't like your mom?
That's different.
See, how is that different? Like, how is that even different? It's not different. Because how I'm gonna
be with you and you don't like my mother? That's my mom.
How you gonna be with somebody and your mom don't like that person?
I am my mother, right? I am my mother, though, right?
You are your mom.
Yes,
but I can't understand how it don't work the same way in reverse.
Because like, I'm not my partner. My like I come from my mother.
I know what it would take for your mom to say, Aaron, I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it would take for your mom to say that.
No, you don't.
I do. What do you mean? Like,
you don't know.
All right, okay.
Because my mom can say that tomorrow.
All right, but for good reason.
Yes, if I told her some things, she could say tomorrow.
All right. So I mean, I guess.
Just like if you told your mom some things, she can. Well, maybe not.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Nah. I don't know. I guess so.
No,
What?
you can't tell your mom and she won't like.
100%.
No.
Yeah, 100%. My mom gonna ride with me 100%. If I told my mom some things, my mom would be
And
like,
told her both sides of the story.
both sides of the story. She's gonna ride with me.
Nah.
That's my mom. My mom ride.
Nah. All right, whatever.
Yeah, my mom ride. She don't be with that shit at all. So yeah, I guess I can feel that.
Yeah. So I think that people, yes, I can definitely be with someone, but it would be uncomfortable for me because I am so family oriented. It would be very uncomfortable. I go up home like at least sometimes 3 times a month or whatever. Every little kid's birthday party, I'm there. Like, and I have a very large family, so it would be very uncomfortable because I want my partner to come.
Yeah, no way, I would be able to do that. That's just like, all right, it's too much because I'm super family orientated and
But what if your partner just didn't come to?
oh, come around
Yeah.
like forever. Yeah, nah, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Yeah, it wouldn't work. I couldn't talk to nobody that my family didn't like.
Yeah, eventually, honestly, being realistic, it will probably, the relationship will probably dissolve itself because, like, dang, my brothers, like, they're gonna be looking at me crazy, and my older brother, it's like he looks at me like my baby. That's my baby.
Yeah,
I can get
yeah.
anything from my brother. Like, I would just feel like a disappointment to my
Yeah.
brother. Honestly,
I couldn't even date nobody that my homies didn't like.
shut up.
That's real shit. I
What?
swear to God, I couldn't do it. Cause man, these
Wow.
people that knew me all my life, so I gotta be getting blinded by this woman. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be getting hit from the blind side. If my homie's like, yo, I don't fucking like her, bro. What?
You know how ballsy people gotta be to like tell you that.
But if I can physically see that my homies don't fuck with my girl, I'm not. Yeah, no, you not the one. If you ain't, I mean, now if she's if it's because she's bougie, well, yeah, still.
Oh, okay.
Still couldn't do it because it's like.
But that's not a good reason.
It is a good reason because you're an asshole.
Bougie.
Being bougie can be being that.
You call me bougie
asshole.
all the time. All the time. That's not.
But that could mean being an asshole.
No, it doesn't. It just I have high standards for myself.
Yeah, but that most times being bougie is being an asshole. It just is. I believe that. Yeah. All right. So that was good, man. I think we at the half an hour point mark. Next week we got anything else you want to speak on this topic before I take us out this motherfucker?
Just try to get along with your peoples. That's it. Be friendly when you go around. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be. That is an uncomfortable situation or whatever, but.
Yeah. And if your family got good sense and they tell you that they don't like the person that you dating, get the fuck away from that person that you dating. Point blank, period. That's how I feel about the situation. I don't think you should stay around nobody like that because your family knows best. Unless if your family got sense. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust your family judgment.
I mean, but at the end of the day, every relationship goes through certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So like you gotta be careful with how you say that because like my mom, one time is a dub for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I keep my business to myself about everything.
Yeah, I mean.
One time, and my mom is, oh my God, and talk about now. You talk about bougie and being an asshole. I can see why, because that woman right there, that comes out.
Yeah.
Yes, but no, you gotta be careful.
All right, yeah. We are the We Differ Podcast. Next week starts a new level of this podcast. I would like to announce that we are stepping the podcast up starting next week. Our whole plan was to get 10 episodes in the bag so we can just get comfortable with podcasting. I believe we're at that level of podcasting, so we're going to start pushing the podcast more, promoting the podcast more. Merch will be available January 1st.
Hey.
January 1st, merch will be available. And
You
we are
stamping
taking
it?
stamping.
All
We're taking this podcast to another level in 2021. We are the We Dipper Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening on Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Appreciate all my friends that like check in and say they like the podcast, and everybody who just like support this shit, man. Thank you. And we will be back next week with episode number 10 of the We Differ Podcast.
Peace.